Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Frühling, episode 79. I'm just here on field 8 getting this seeded with barley. On the previous episode we got our barley seeded in 7. I got the roller ready to go for that. Could probably go ahead and do the outline or put a worker on it. We'll see what we do. I just want to get this headland done on this field. And then I can put this off on a worker and see how he does. We do got to get back down to 13, and we need to get that slurried, and I want to go ahead and try to get 7 and 8 slurried here as well. It's going to be quite the busy episode, and I should think about purchasing maybe field 9. It has some corn in it, and we could harvest that as well as the other corn and sunflowers. That stuff's going to be ready to go, I think, next month. But like I said, I'll sell 2 of our fields. I can't sell the sunflower field in front of me because our building for our straw accessory warehouse there is in the field, so I cannot get rid of that. Otherwise I probably would get rid of that one. I'll have to think of what we want to put in there next year. It'll be probably a spring planting crop. Alright, so I'm going to... Let's try sending a worker this way. Let's see if they can handle this. And then I want to get this rolling started here too. The main thing with this rolling, I gotta get that far side rolled, but I also kind of want to do the other side too because I'll just go around the whole thing, I guess. Alright, just getting the last little leg here. I will set this off on a worker. There's not really too much there to do. It's pretty straightforward. He should be alright on his own. And then we can run over and get our slurry going, because I want to get over here and get this slurried. It looks like our seeder's still going. He might run out of seed, depending. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Alright. Should be alright. We'll see how they come out. Alright, so I got over here. Our slurry tank is filled, and we also have our transportation tank is filled and ready to go. We're going to go on ahead and hit this, and then there's one more thing we got to do, and then we'll be on cruise control with this field, and that is spraying, but we'll do that next month. It's a lot of prep work, like I've always said. It's a lot of prep work to get things where they need to be. And I think, actually, let me stop here and check this out. I don't think this is going to be enough. Yeah, our nitrogen is still low. We're going to have to get some manure and spread it down here for another application. But that's fine. That's something we got to use up anyway. We're getting quite full there with our slurry and manure, so I wanted to get this used up. Alright, just getting the last few spots here that I may have missed. Spread wasn't as wide as on this one as I was hoping it was, but That's probably one thing I really should consider upgrading before the end of this play is getting a different slurry tank. One that has the sensors in it, so it would also help us for the proper mixture to put on the field. Yeah, I think if we were going to get one, we wouldn't want anything. What is our... So our spread is 15 meters. We'd want something at least that or better. That one's 15.5. Or no, excuse me, 15 meters. That's the same. 15, it holds 15. But we don't want anything too big either, because it is a small farm. So it probably would end up being something like this. But it's got the sensors on here. 88,000 for that. I think we're definitely going to want that when we get our the biggest field in this game. But unless something comes up in the sales, that would be great. Let's see, looks like our roller got on well. Let's burn up what's left in this tank. Oh, actually, let's stop for a minute. I think we're going to go over if we do this. We are. So actually, we don't even need to slurry this field. It's a good thing I stopped. The habit of overdoing it sometimes. So how did our seeder get on over here? We actually do need some nitrogen back here though on field 8. This one's bad, so we can hit this one. Did he get everything planted? Looks like he missed just a little spot. Just not a problem. We can go ahead and hit that. I actually got to roll 8 yet too. We'll get that hit. There's just a little bit of seed left. It's a good thing I refilled it before we brought it down. We definitely needed it. Let's see, yeah, there's a little spot right there. I see it already. For the most part, though, we did a fairly decent job. It's kind of an odd-shaped field, so it's always good when they are able to get it done. Yeah, we're good there. Alright, so I'm going to send this up. And then we will get 8 rolled here. Just send him up here. We can cancel this guy. He ran into something, obviously. Alright. Easy on the crops. Easy, easy. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this rolled. And then we'll be able to slurry 8. Kind of nice we don't have to worry about 7, I guess. So 7, aside from spraying for weeds, I guess that's ready to go. Alright, just getting the last little chunk here. decided to just go ahead and roll the whole field myself. Might as well. Alright, so let me double check the thing. The nitrogen. Yeah, we're still bad. I wanted to see how much it changed. pH is good. pH was good up here too, right? I hope. I hope. It's good. Alright, so we'll go up and we'll get the slurry transportation tank refilled up. Bring that down, get this stuff put away. And I guess we'll be all set to slurry field 8 there. I suppose I should actually get this stuff washed up, probably too. Wouldn't be a bad idea, because I think we're done rolling for the year. Get this refilled. Chicken, look at all those eggs that are stacked. We're going to have a good egg sale coming up in November. So that's really soon. And then we will be selling those other 2 fields, so... I'm trying to think if I should, like... Look at all those eggs, that's crazy. If I should, maybe do that cotton harvest on those other fields, it'll change it up for us, but renting the equipment's gonna be quite expensive. That's the only thing I have a bit of an issue with, but... we make it to January, that's gonna be a lot of money there, too, from the ice cream that we're gonna get. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Good to get this all washed up in tip-top shape. Like I said, we put things away for the winter and not dirty. We're still got like 1 harvest to do yet with the, well, I guess 2 harvests. We got the corn and the sunflowers, so I'm sure this tractor will probably get dirty again. Alright, there we go. Put the front weight back on this too. I wish I could leave this folded up and unhook it. Would have a lot more room in here, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Now we'll grab our weight. I'll just park this in our yard. It won't be too much longer. We have to get stuff put away for the winter again. Get everything shut up. Yeah, we'll get this all washed up too. Pretty sure we're done rolling for the year. Got quite a bit of hours on this tractor. Yeah, the bottom of that weight is all scraped up, which I guess that's pretty realistic. Guess I can drive in the field now. This is all harvested. If we need something to do, we could probably go ahead and discarrow that and get it ready for our next crop next year, but we got all winter for that. And there we go. I'm just gonna set this right here. Alright, let's take our slurry down to, what do we got in the cows yet? Yeah, there's still a lot of slurry. I should really consider maybe selling that then, since we only got the 1 field. Again, we're not making bank off it, but it's something. Oh yeah, we still have our harvest up here yet. We gotta get that taken care of. Get that in the silo. Could do that before we advance to October. Alright. Leave that right there. We'll grab our slurry tank and get to the other field. Should be able to cover it all, I think. Take no time at all. Alright. Just about got her kicked in the can here. And like I said, we'll have to probably spray this next month. It's quite a busy day. Alright, so we should be... yeah, we're good here. Okay, well, there's some bad spots, I guess. Yeah, 160 is probably the top. I guess we could check our map here. There's 160, 180 is what we want. So yeah, there's really not many 180s. So what I think we'll do is do another layer of fertilization on this one. I'm thinking about selling a tank maybe to a slurry. I'll top this up, put this away, and then I think we're going to take the transportation tank. Which I should try to send him up here. He can handle it. At least get him up here. And then, yeah, we'll sell a couple loads, I think. So we got room. Might as well get something out of it instead of it maxing out. I'll fill this up all the way. So I utilize everything we can. Yeah, I think if I get, well, if I get that other slurry tank, is it gonna fit under here? I guess we got room, I mean... maybe I will get it. It'd probably help out with utilizing it a lot better, too. I think I'm gonna leave this tractor here so I remember that I wanna spread manure. Got a little bit left in here. We'll see what we have left after we top this up. We're actually not too bad, but I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this load, and then we'll fill it up again. And then we will park it. That way we got some space. What's the best price? I guess we only can take to the biogas plant, 97. It's not like it's great, but it's something. So we'll get that down there. Top it up, bring it back, and then we should get that sorghum put in the silo. It's been sitting there for probably a couple episodes now. Let's see. Was it over here again, I think? Maybe right here. Alright. Let's dump it. What happened here? Are we full? There we go. Huh? Is this that small of a biogas plant that I can't just take a... I mean, we didn't even, like, do it for a while. They should have had plenty of room. Well, that's interesting. I can't know what I got, I guess, until I would buy it. This thing ain't cheap to buy either, is it? 435, yeah, it's not cheap. We know this box doesn't hold much, but we're not dumping in the box. Yeah, that's kind of... I guess that's all it's gonna take. I was thinking about leaving it here, but let's just take it back home, fill up the trailer. And then we'll park it in our lot. And then I guess we'll just go with that. Oh, got some fabric ready over there. Alright, we'll just throw the last little bit here. Again, it's a bummer that it didn't take all that at the BGA. I don't get it. Alright, so what do we have left for space? I mean, I guess that's not too bad. We'll just park this in our lot. Off to the side, out of the way. That's good there. Seems like I was a little bit in the way with that rock picker. Okay, then we'll, let's get our sorghum put away before we end today's episode. Stuff's been sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting. Time to get it into the silo. It was 9,951. That was all off of field 12 here. That was That's quite a good harvest. Again, we're just going to hang on to it. I think we're going to end up using it for the horses. I'm not absolutely sure. I guess whatever we don't use, we could always make into flour. Speaking of which, we should probably check our productions. It's been a while since we checked up on them. Alright. Dump that off. Like so. Alright, productions. What do we got? Okay, our grass is still processing into silage. Might as well let that keep going. Lettuce we are just selling directly, so we don't have to worry about picking that up. We are going to lose a little premium on that. Our wool is still processing. We could take more wool down there at any time. That's all stacked up. Our donuts, it looks like we might have to get some sugar down to our donut factory. You could probably do that next month. And then maple syrup is still running, of course. And yeah, everything else is just waiting. So all in all, we're in good shape and looking forward to advancing here. So I guess we'll see you guys in October on the next episode. Take care.